And we're walking. Look at this track star. Look at him go.
Hey, Spinelli, don't get me wrong. I love getting checks, but I have absolutely no idea what this one's for.
Well, it's your cut for services rendered by McCall and Jackal Private Investigations.
We have a new client? Who?
AJ Quartermain. Check is your share of our admittedly slim profits, but I insist that you take it.
Spinelli, I haven't really wanted to say anything because I didn't want to put you on the spot, but I know that you're struggling financially.
But those days are behind me, behind us. McCall and Jackal, we're back in the black.
Yeah, but we don't need your money. I mean, Danny and I, we are beyond adequate. We don't want your money.
It's our money, Samantha. Unless you wish to dissolve our partnership.
No, look, I don't wish to dissolve our partnership. I'll make you a deal, though, okay? If you agree to accept this check for this case and this one case only, I'll stay partners with you.
Doesn't seem like those two things
Come on, take Ellie to dinner, pay your rent, go out. And I promise, whatever profit from our next case, I will split 50-50. Deal?
You drive a hard bargain.
Okay, so, you want to tell me about that case?
Yes. So I was hired to uncover some deeply buried information about a previously unknown Quartermain heir.
Oh, an unknown Quartermain? Who? Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, I don't want the conversation to upset you.
Why would anything about the Quartermains have... Oh. Talking about Franco.
Evidently, he sired a daughter. It's kind of difficult to imagine, isn't it?
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I thank God every day that Danny turned out to be Jason's. I mean, he didn't even know that Danny was his son, but I don't know. Obviously, it wouldn't have mattered. He would have left him anyway. Jason would have been an amazing father.
And he never got the chance. Nor will I.
Wait a minute. Why? I thought you and Ellie worked out all your trouble.
As I tried to explain at the nurses' ball, we agreed to disagree, and the conversation has been tabled, as it were.
Are you okay with that?
No, but it's preferable to the alternative. Anyway, so hence the only babies we've been talking about is the baby that Maxie's carrying.
Okay, I'm gonna bite on this one. Why are you and Ellie talking about Dante and Lulu's baby?
Yeah, just keep in mind that you asked.
Okay, noted.
All right, so Ellie overheard a private conversation between Maxie and her father, and the details are somewhat convoluted, but now Ellie is convinced that Maxie is harboring a secret about the baby. It did seem curious at first until we realized that the baby Maxie was referring to was not, in fact, the one that she was carrying.
Wait, you lost me.
Yeah, her OB is Dr. Britt Westbourne.
Ooh.
Yeah, and so I surmised that maybe the bad doctor confided in Maxie, or perhaps that Maxie found out on her own.
Yeah, that was quite a scene she made, especially in front of Emma.
Yeah, not quite the way you'd wish your daughter to find out she was gonna be a big sister.
Anyway, about Franco, are we sure that he has a daughter?
Yes, according to Heather Weber.
Wait a minute, back up. You spoke to Heather Weber?
Yeah, in the flesh. AJ thought that she might know something, so I visited her at the Miscavige facility.
Please don't tell me she asked you to deliver a letter.
Funny thing, she did. But it was in jest.
Thank God.
Yeah, and unnerving as this entire experience was, she actually did provide some useful information.
Hold that thought.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Please. And hold my baby.
Wow.
Sam Morgan.
You know, you look more and more like your dad every time I see you. I hope you know that he would be here if he could.
Jason was consummately loyal, patient, fearless.
And he was great with kids. I have no doubt that you would have loved him.
Not that I'm any kind of substitute, but
I promise to look after you, Danny. The same way that Jason looked after me.
No, please don't worry about it. I completely understand. I'll figure something out. Feel better, okay? Okay. Bye-bye.
is everything okay?
Oh, My nanny is sick, which actually it wouldn't really be a problem, but I have to be in court in 20 minutes and I can't show up with a baby.
I can watch Danny.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'd be thrilled to hang out with him for a day.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sure.
He's not going to be any trouble. He's going to be great, I promise.
This guy trouble? Come on.
What do I need to tell you? The diaper bag is in the kitchen. Everything's
Great.
in it. You got wipes and diapers, and there's a bottle there, and there's another bottle in the fridge.
Stroller?
And stroller. It's in the front closet. Thank you so much.
We are good to go.
I love you. I love you.
Okay, thanks.
All right. You and me, kid.
Or something? How'd you get to spend the whole day with Danny?
A simple case of right place at the right time. I hope it's okay that he's joining our meeting.
Are you kidding me? This kid's family.
So technically this meeting involves you too, bud.
All right, so listen, you better take notes, all right? So, Spinelli, were you able to see Heather?
In fact, I did, despite some serious security and some warnings of an alarming nature.
And what happened?
Well, at first she was reluctant to help, which is not surprising given that our last encounter was less than genial, which reminds me I do need to replace my digital voice recorder.
Spinelli.
Apologies, I'm sorry.
Listen, did Heather tell you where you could find Franco's daughter?
As a matter of fact, she did. So over the years, Heather kept in touch with Karen Anderson, a.k.a. Betsy Frank.
That's the woman who raised Franco.
Right, and Betsy confided in Heather that Franco does indeed have a daughter named Lauren, but due to his psychosis, Franco was kept away from the child.
Okay, so did Heather know where Lauren and her mother were?
Well, no, part of the process of keeping Franco at bay was moving frequently and not disclosing their location. But Heather was quite certain that Betsy would know where they were. And it turns out that Sam went to visit Betsy not too long ago in Woodstock.
Great. How long is it going to take you to go there?
I will go post haste after I return you home, of course. So I will be in contact shortly. Oh, it appears I've missed a phone call from your mother, Michael.
Oh, I'm sure if it's important, she'll call you back.
All right, here we go, pal.
You seem a little, nervous that Carly called Spinelli.
Okay, let's cover you up from the sun. Oh, tis I, Spinelli.
I'm glad you picked up. It's Carly.
Yeah, I could tell from the caller ID, not to mention your voice, which sounds somewhat distressed.
Little more than somewhat. I need you to find someone for me.
Well, unfortunately, I've been retained by a client to search for a long-lost relative.
This is important. You have to find Brenda.
Well, I'm heading out of town on that case. I mean, if you feel as if it's an emergency, though, I could postpone.
No, don't. No. I should have dragged you into this. I'm gonna have to deal with Brenda myself. And there's someone else who's gonna want to deal with her.
Damien. What are you doing?
Oh, babysitting. Tell Ellie how much fun we've been having.
Oh, it looks like it. Hey, I need to share something with you.
Okay, sure, what?
Well, we were wrong.
About?
Maxie, the secret that she's hiding isn't about Dr. Westbourne's baby.
You cleaned this how exactly?
Well, I heard them talking about it. I swear I was not eavesdropping. I just had to deliver a lab report and I happened to overhear the conversation. And they're definitely hiding something.
And you sure it's not about the doctor's baby?
No, it's about Maxie's baby. They said so.
What could it be?